Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt, and welcome back to Far Lands or Bust. Here we are, continuing on to the Far Lands, but I'm very excited to report that this is the first episode, the first video I'm recording at all on my new computer, the Far Lands or Bust computing system. That's amazing. I'm really looking forward to things that I can do here, much quicker render times and newer games for you guys to enjoy. But first, there's something I've been wanting to do for the past year and a half that I've been playing Minecraft. Which way is west? That way is west. West and west. That way is west. So let me get up to the highest point I can find. Let me tab out here, go into options, video settings. Render distance far. Dun, dun, dun. And watch as the terrain generates slowly into the horizon. So yes, finally, now that I have a fast enough computer and a 64-bit operating system, get out of here, random stick, you unwanted, you too, cobblestone. Yeah, but now that that's on, I can finally take advantage of the far render distance without Minecraft crashing on me every 2 minutes. So that's awesome. I don't know what more. It just, I guess, gets rid of some of that distance fog. I guess that's fine and dandy. But yeah, here we are, continuing on to the Far Lands with a brand new computer. And that is why it took me quite a bit of time to get back into Far Lands or Bust. The videos you were seeing on my channel were recorded prior to the new computer. And there were a few problems getting that footage onto this computer and getting it to render properly, but everything's going well. I'm excited. Those of you who follow me on Twitter and the Far Lands or Bust Facebook page, I put up a picture of the new computer. I've named it Enceladus, after the ice planet of Saturn. It's the most likely, not planet, but the most likely moon, our other celestial body within the solar system that is... It's possible and likely that could have life because it's an ocean. There's an ocean of liquid water underneath a thick crust of ice, and they think there could be, if there's some sort of internal heat source, there could be life down there. So I thought it was fitting. The previous computer I named Ganymede after the largest moon in the solar system of Jupiter, just because the case I'm using is giant and gray. Unfortunately, this computer is even more gigantic and massive and heavy. God, the thing weighs like 60 pounds at least. But yeah, it's all the details. I put up all the specifications on the Far Lands or Bust website on the About page. It's a Intel 2600K unlocked processor. Stock runs 3.4 gigahertz. I've got it to 3.8 right now. I'm just doing some light performance tweaking. I don't want to melt the thing before I've had a chance to use it. I've got the GeForce NVIDIA 570 HD something or other superclock doohickey graphics card. But yeah, like I said, I'm still using the same case, so it's kind of weird. I definitely have a new computer, but nothing has changed about my office setup. The same PC case, same monitors and mouse and keyboard and stuff, so it's a little bit unusual on that part of things. Usually when you get a new computer, you get a new everything, but I really like this case. It's subdued. There aren't any glowing, blinking lights or big windows or anything like that, so it's right up my alley, being a little bit more subdued about my things. But yeah, there's that. I do, actually, before I get too ahead of myself, random iceberg right ahead. I'm actually gonna run into it. I do have an update for our Child's Play charity fundraiser. We're at $4,272.44, so we've gone up to 14%. 14% towards our goal for Child's Play charity. And that's over at farlandsorbust.com. I appreciate the continued contributions, even in this week of absence for Far Lands or Bust when I was building the computer. But yeah, like I was mentioning, and here's a little bit of bad news. As I was mentioning, at 20%, every 10%, I'm doing some sort of, damn it, Wolfie. Every 10% milestone, I'm going to do kind of a thank you video. The last one was 10%, and I did the tour and the over-the-shoulder recording of Far Lands or Bust. For 20%, I was going to give you guys the behind-the-scenes of how I built the new computer. I was loading up that footage today just to see what I got, and there was a problem. I'm missing half the footage. It's just up and disappeared. Like I said, this isn't my camcorder I've been using. I've been borrowing this camcorder. I don't know what happened. Maybe I forgot to hit the record button. Maybe the lens cap was closed. I don't know. But yeah, just about the time I put the motherboard, I installed the motherboard and was about to install the graphics card, everything, all the footage gone. So I could certainly still make that episode with the footage that I have and then kind of just come in after the fact. I'll record something to kind of give an overview and a little tour within to see exactly what I did after that I missed. Whoa, that's weird. Not much. You didn't miss much. I mean, once you have the motherboard in, it's basically just a series of plugs and power cables and routing the power cables and cable management, which is exciting, thrilling stuff. But, so yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still deciding what I want to do with that, and I guess I really don't have to worry about that until we reach 20%. Like I said, we're getting there pretty quick, though. We're at 14%, so I'll think of something to make up for the lack of footage with that. Obviously, I'm not going to just dismantle the computer I just built so I can redo it again. I'm not that dedicated. But yeah, that's amazing. The new computer, it's fast. Windows 7, I've been using Windows XP up until now. I've been doing rendering of some videos, and that was the biggest problem. Obviously, my old computer was actually not bad. I could run games very well. I could run Minecraft and Fraps at the same time. A lot of people even have problems with that, but the problem was with rendering videos. For like a 25-minute Farlands or Bust episode, it would take at least 2.5 hours to render, so I lost all that time. You couldn't do anything on the computer while it was rendering because it was totally full, maxed out in the processing. So this one, I found I'm still tweaking things a little bit, and speaking of which, being that this is the first recording I'm doing, I hope all the audio and video things I've set up properly. I apologize if there are some problems. I'm still trying to get all the settings back that I had been working on so hard to get before, and now that I've got a faster computer, I'm trying to get things a little bit higher quality. But the rendering, my God, I say that, which I'll talk about, the Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore Highlander series, the first episode, it's like 30 minutes or so. 20 minutes to render. So it's less than one-to-one rendering. And I'm still, like I said, kind of tweaking things with the settings and the quality, kind of make things faster or slower. So yeah, I am looking forward to, and I hope you guys are looking forward to, and Wolfie is looking forward to, much more frequent videos on my channel and updates. Just due to the fact that I don't have to wait half a freaking day for a half-hour video to render. So yeah, I'm very thrilled and happy about that, and yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, and speaking of that, Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore. I know I've got a surge of subscribers. So if you're new to the Farlands or Bust, the KurtJMac channel, hello, my name is Kurt. That is Wolfie. He just said hello. This is my main show, I guess you can call it, Farlands or Bust. Since March or so of 2011, I have been walking west in Minecraft in hopes of reaching the Farlands. I'm still playing in Minecraft 1.7.3 because the Farlands still exist here. In 1.8 onward, the Farlands don't exist because they changed the terrain generation. So here I am in 1.7.3. So if you're a fan of the classic terrain generation, you've come to the right place. Let's do a swan dive. You're good at those, Wolfie. Swan dive. Skaboomf. Oh, hooray! He followed right in after me without hurting himself. But yeah, and basically, we're 132 episodes in here. It's kind of turned into almost a vlog type situation where I talk about anything and everything that's going on, whether or not it be with video games and Minecraft or myself. You guys ask questions in the video comments about anything, and I try to answer a lot of those. And yeah, that's my channel. And obviously, if you keep watch of the channel feed, you know I play other video games like Driver San Francisco. I do some videos on the Minecraft server. I do another series in Minecraft, in the newer version of Minecraft called Castaway. Ooh, a barren landscape. But yeah, let me build the elevated hidey hole here. But yeah, that Minecraft Ultra Hardcore thing is a lot of fun, and I'm really glad that you guys are really enjoying it. I certainly have enjoyed recording it with all those guys. Like I said, let me go to sleep here. And we'll continue talking in the morning. Woof and awakeness. I'm gonna check out this stuff over here. I'm okay on coal, so I don't really need coal. But yeah, like I said, one of my plans for this year is to get more multiplayer stuff, co-op stuff going on. So certainly the Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore, even though we're all against each other, that certainly is part of that. And also, you guys have been watching the Pharaoh's Curse 2 with Nia and Misconduct of Two Girls One Minecraft. That is genuinely a co-op thing. That's a lot of fun, so hopefully look forward to a lot of those things in the future, in the near future. Oh, watch it, Wolfie. So yeah, that's, I'm excited about that. Let's make some torches too while I'm at it. Boop, boop. I got much more sticks here. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you, good sir. Alright, Wolfie wants to get going. He's like, what are you doing? Wasting time gathering coal. You have enough. But yeah, looking forward to that. And also, I guess the cat's out of the bag. Last week or so, Brian mentioned in a video, and other people, I've kind of mentioned it in passing, but the KGBs, the Race for Wool team that I'm a part of, which includes Brian, Lorgon111, Gleason 9, and Schism LP, we have officially entered into the second installment of the Reddit tournament Race for Wool. That we've actually got our first matchup coming up, and we will be uploading videos of that stuff. We actually recorded a video before I dismantled my computer of us doing another 2 versus 2 like we did the first time, just to kind of give practice, but we're holding off uploading that because we realize we don't really want to give away any of our strategy on any of the maps in case any of our future opponents see them. But yeah, we're going to be uploading the videos once we get into the tournament. Obviously, it's, everybody's going to know our strategy, as if we have a strategy. But yeah, look forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of a elimination thing, so hopefully we can last at least a few rounds and perhaps to the end. It's interesting. It's not on the Vex Race for Wool map, direct fire. It's on a series. I think there's 9 maps total, and then they're just randomly chosen. So that should make for some interestingness, depending on who practiced and how much they practiced, and if there are any techniques on each of the maps. So I'm nervous and also looking forward to that. But yeah, a whole bunch of more multiplayer stuff coming to the KurtJMac channel. What else? Oh, speaking of, I guess, talking about other things and news, I got a few questions about this already, but there's a new supernova detected in the galaxy M95, and a supernova, this one in particular, is a Type 2 supernova. It was just a few days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, it was detected. It's when a massive star, these are very young-lived stars, they don't last very long, they're massive stars, and when they die, they explode, and it's one of the brightest explosions in the universe. So M95 is a galaxy that's actually pretty close. It's 37 million light years away. It's within the local group of galaxies. And supernovas are something that happen quite frequently on the universal time scale. But this one is actually pretty close, so scientists are looking forward to learning quite a bit about this. M95, the galaxy, is a barred spiral, a lot like the Milky Way, our own galaxy. And they're thinking, like Hubble photographs, you're able to see and point out individual... Hello, Dungeon of Doominess. You're able to point out individual stars within the galaxy, so they might be able to track down, using archival images from Hubble and other telescopes, the exact star that exploded. So it would be very interesting to see and learn about the star, what it was like before it exploded. That looks like that's probably lava. Yep, see you later. Ooh, okay, I forgot my compass. Good thing I've been walking in the right direction. So yeah, that's interesting, and I'm planning on doing a special separate video in Stellarium, Celestia, one of those programs, about that, and a few other questions I got about the conjunction of Jupiter and Venus that's been going on, and actually they've been slowly drifting apart the past few nights, but surely if you've had, don't call me Shirley, surely if you've had any clear skies, you've seen the 2 bright stars in the west. Not stars, planets. Venus and Jupiter. And oh yeah, also M95 is interesting with this supernova because right now it just happens, luck of the draw, that Mars is actually only 1 degree away in the sky from where M95 appears in the sky. So for amateur astronomers, it should be interesting and easy to find. The brightness of Mars actually kind of hurts a little bit, makes the galaxy harder to see. So it's not going to be anything that's visible to the naked eye. And even you'll need a pretty big telescope in order to see the supernova optically. But there's already digital photography and astrophotography. Amateurs have been able to pick it up and have pictures of it, so that's cool. But yeah, that's awesome astronomy news of the day. I felt like there was more I wanted to talk about. New computer. Yeah. I'm not sure what else is going on. I guess I can start answering questions. I've got a few questions left over from before I dismantled the computer. And everything with that, just spoiler alert if you're going to be waiting for the 20% video, everything with the computer building went easy, very smooth, seamless. I always get nervous when I'm attaching the CPU fan and heatsink, applying the thermal paste. You never know if you're using enough, you're using too little. You don't want to use too much thermal paste and have it like ooze out the side when you attach the heatsink, but everything seems to be fine. All the temperatures are fine. I haven't done any stress testing on it like the Prime 95. I just haven't had time, but yeah, and then, oh, damn you, Wolfie. But yeah, everything booted up the first time fine. I did have a few problems when I installed Windows 7 the first time. It, for whatever reason, I think I had the cable swapped, but for whatever reason, it installed boot sectors on 2 different hard drives, and that just causes a bunch of problems. So I had to call in a mulligan and you know, do another Windows 7 installation, just start over. And just as a tip, I guess, in order to prevent that in the future, when you're installing any OS from scratch, just disconnect if you have multiple hard drives, disconnect all the other hard drives, just to make sure that nothing else gets installed, like boot sectors on other hard drives, and then wait to reconnect those until after the OS is properly installed. But yeah, that's one thing I've learned. But yeah, no major hiccups or problems or anything, and I've got all my programs up and running pretty well, hopefully. I still ran into a few audio problems getting the audio set up the way I like it, but I think I've got it. So yeah, that there is that in a handbasket. In a handbasket? What? where did that? I think I mixed up my idioms. But anyway, I can answer a question. Let's see. CJ FYNJY Sijifnoj asks, now that you've showed us your face some time ago, the 10% video and the 100% video for last season, have you ever been recognized in real life by someone who watches Far Lands or Busts or my videos? Not because of that. Only once, and that was when I was last August down at Kennedy Space Center for the Juno NASA Tweet Up, the Juno spacecraft launch. I was hanging out at the Visitor Center, and somebody, I mentioned this before, but somebody recognized me from my voice and from the fact that going up to that, in all of my videos, I was talking about being excited going to Kennedy Space Center for the NASA Tweet Up, and he's like, hey, you're KurtJMac from Far Lands or Bust. And I'm like, yes, I am. So that was the one and only time somebody has recognized me in real life. I did, this past weekend, visit some old college friends, and one of them, they were familiar with the Yogscast and Let's Plays and things like that, and obviously they were interested. That's what I'm doing right now. Ooh, check out this landscape. Let's check it out. And I just mentioned what I was doing, and my thing is I'm walking to the Far Lands, and he's like, what's your series called? It's Far Lands or Bust. He's like, you're the Far Lands or Bust guy? So it's kind of funny. I'd already been friends with this person for years before this, but they didn't realize they hadn't been watching my series, but I guess they heard about me on Reddit or something like that. Somebody posted Far Lands or Bust on Reddit. And he's like, oh, that's hilarious. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, that's kind of, they didn't recognize me. I've already known them. But yeah, those are the only kind of immediate times. I don't obviously go out and... Ooh, that was a good one. Well done, Sand. Well done. Yeah, I don't go out and advertise. Obviously, I'm not, telling you guys where I grocery shop or anything like that. So no, it's not something that happens frequently, and when it does happen, I get quite embarrassed, being the shy introvert that I am. But, oh, look at this. I do like the far render distance now. It gives it kind of more of a, there's less of that haze, and it's more of a complete look, even though, yeah, there is that kind of, you can see the void off in the distance, but yeah, I'm enjoying the full render distance. I'm just excited. I've been looking forward to this, and yeah, I'm not going to have to wait till like 9 o'clock at night tonight to put this up on my YouTube channel. I can put it up in a few minutes once this I finish. It's going to take me longer to edit this episode than it is to render. So yeah, let's build a hidey hole in this magnificent little area over here quickly before it gets too dark. And a boop. And Wolfie, enjoy this vista, the horizon, and I will dig in here. And while I'm doing this, I will remind you guys once again to head on over to farlandsorbust.com, where you can contribute to Child's Play charity using the chip-in widget on the homepage there. That's also where you can keep track of where we're at in our Child's Play charity goal. And like I said, all that money goes directly to Child's Play charity, which gives toys, books, and games to kids in children's hospitals around the world, and it's a great cause to get behind. I'm certainly proud and flattered by all the support you guys have given to it over this past year or so that I've been doing the charity thing, and Far Lands or Bust, the walkathon. What am I doing here? I'm losing... There we go. Crafting table is what I need. Losing track of what I need to do here. Crafting table. Need to make a couple beds for the next day. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. There we go. How am I doing on boats? Need to make a boat. I need more wood. Keep running out of wood. And I have a whole bunch of bones here for Wolfie. But yeah. Thank you once again for watching, and I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to, once again, all the advanced things I'll be able to do with my new super duper computer. Future time, happiness, etc. What? But anyway, yeah. Please like if you like this video, comment, give me some questions to answer in the next episode, and subscribe if you're not already. And my name is Kurt. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.